let's upgrade the engine. Once the decision was taken, those words came out quickly and easily. The process itself, however, was neither quick nor easy, as everybody knows who has embarked on that kind of work. It was quite a project, and as it's common to this type of work, it took longer than expected, which was kind of fine by me, because it gave me more time to learn about all the details involved and appreciate the outstanding workmanship that Greg did on all steps on the way to completion. I was in Europe during that time and I couldn't follow the process on site. Through the many photos that Greg sent me to keep me updated, I was at least able to participate vicariously, which, more often than not, left a lot to be desired. For example, when I received the photos of the new engine after it had come back from the rebuild, I wanted so badly to look at it up close and personal, wanted to run my fingers over it, help taking it out of the shipping crate, and look at it in full daylight. It looked gorgeous, but no cigar. Hey, I'm Wolf, I'm a retired physicist and a glider and tailwheel pilot. In the end, we went with the Deller STC, and we sent an 0360 A1A, which had a little more than 800 hours total time on it, to Airworks in Alabama. And Chris did a remarkable job in rebuilding it and breaking it in for several hours on the dyno, where it showed up with a little over 190 horse. Great. And now that the engine was in-house, the install could begin. And since I wanted to be true to my philosophy of making Whiskey Blue a better plane whenever there was an opportunity, we decided on an all-new firewall forward install. That meant a new engine mount, new hoses, new wiring, new clamps and fittings, and then we bought a new high output alternator and a new lightweight starter and a couple of other things. And then the install began. And over the following number of weeks, I received many more photos with details and a super clean and tidy install to admire. And one day, I get a picture with the new MT prop installed and the cowling put on. And then a video came. First startup of the engine. What a moment! And even though the cowling was not painted yet, for me, this was the moment when the new Whiskey Blue was born. It looked gorgeous with all the attributes of more power, like the blisters on the cowling for the new wider engine, the constant speed prop, and the new single bigger diameter exhaust pipe. And it sounded the part. I was thrilled. I was really excited. My good old Whiskey Blue had turned into what some call a Super 170. Well, almost. We still had the proverbial 90% of the work ahead of us. The cowling needed to be painted, it needed to be test flown, adjustments had to be made, fine-tuning applied, and all the little squawks which would surely pop up in the last minute. But the light at the end of the tunnel had definitely become visible. In a couple more weeks, I would be able to fly her, to experience what I had been dreaming about and working towards for quite some time. A couple more weeks and I would be able to start my big trip, to start fulfilling my boyhood dream. Wonderful. If you want to know how that turned out, come back for my next videos. Thanks for watching and see you then.